Welcome back to my vlog. Today I want to talk about a topic that comes up over and over in the work that I do. Whenever I visit a school and talk to students or staff, after my message, I'm often asked what to do about bullying. Bullying is a persistent issue in schools across the country, and my heart goes out to anyone who is being bullied right now. Because October is Bullying Prevention Month, let's talk about my experiences of being bullied and some advice for you if you're getting bullied currently. Now keep in mind that for a short season, I was also a bully, and I recorded a video explaining that, so I'll add it in the description below. I recorded this because I wanted to explain why people are bullies. So if you're being bullied, this might be helpful to you. But today I want to focus on what to do if you're getting bullied. And to do that, I want to explain my story and experiences. When I was in middle school, I went through relentless bullying by a boy who would harass me every single day in class for months. And I didn't have the tools to know what to do or say, but I finally mentioned it to a teacher who had him moved across the room. I was also bullied by two other boys in my class later on, who basically told me that my nose was ugly. And I took those words literally to heart, and they impacted me for years and years. It took until my 20s to really process this and understand that their words were not true. There were moments I wished my life to end, and I couldn't imagine getting through another day. And today I shudder to think what could have happened if I had succumbed to those feelings. So can you relate to any of this? Have you ever suffered direct bullying by other people? Or maybe you haven't been bullied, but you've experienced a situation where someone didn't like you for no good reason. I heard once that 10% of people that we meet in this life are not going to like us, and there's nothing we can do about it. So let's talk about what you can do if you're currently in a situation where you are being bullied. Bullying can happen in school, in our personal lives, and in our careers. And it can especially happen online, which is probably where it happens the most outside of school. Bullying, unfortunately, can happen anywhere at any age. And to help, I have 5 big pieces of advice for you. First, surround yourself with people who you care about and who care about you, and can encourage you and lift you up during these challenging times. This is your team, like I talk about in my message. You have value and great worth. And so find people who can recognize that and lean on them in these times. Talk to a counselor or a therapist or other trusted adult for further support. You can also call or text 988 for help if you need to talk to someone urgently or if you're having thoughts of suicide. Second, know that when you're being bullied, it says so much more about the other person than it does about you. The sad truth is it's people who are hurting who hurt others. People who are healthy and stable are not bullies. There are individuals who thrive on inflicting pain on other people, and it's a reflection of their own pain and insecurities, not you. When I was a teen getting bullied by those boys in class, their words were like knives, and I took them like they were real, and that it seriously affected my mental health, my value, and my worth, and how I saw myself. Their words had an immense negative impact on me, but you know what? Those boys grew up to be average men with average jobs. Today I look back and laugh that I valued what they said. Why did I allow them to almost destroy me through their words and actions? And even though it was really, really hard at that time, today they have no bearing on my life or who I am or how I feel about myself. So just know that. Third, understand that this is not going to last forever. Even though it's really hurtful in the moment and at times it can feel impossible to get through it, try to focus on what you can learn from this experience. One of my nieces was relentlessly bullied in middle school, and today she's one of the kindest, most compassionate people I know. Enduring those years of bullying helped her to be more resilient and know how to have empathy and treat others kindly. Now, I'm not saying that you should just take bullying and not stand up for yourself, but life is hard, and being resilient is how we get through. So I'm going to give you some more tangible tools shortly, but just know that you can learn from this experience and become a better person because of what you've been through and the challenges that you faced because of bullying. You can use your experiences for good to help others. Fourth, in some situations, you may need to look at changing your circumstances. There are other schools and even online schooling that's available if you are experiencing a lot of bullying in school to the point that it's affecting your mental and emotional health, or your ability to learn. While I'm not advising you to run from your problems, if the environment is unsafe and causing you to harm yourself, online schooling can have significant benefits. Talk to your parents about what it would look like to move to a different learning environment if things are really bad. My fifth piece of advice is to go to stompoutbullying.org. This website has everything you need if you are being bullied, where to go, and many more resources than I ever could include in a single video. Many parents and kids have used this website to help make a real difference. And I want to empower you to do something. If you told a teacher and they didn't help, tell a principal. If you tell a principal and they don't listen, go to the police. You have to be an advocate for yourself and stand up for yourself. If that means standing up to the bullies or standing up to your school and telling them they need to do something, do it. They can't just sit by and let bullying happen. Don't back down. Your school needs to be accountable for what's going on, and you have a right to be in a safe school environment. This is a real issue in our country, and we can all work to make our world a better place, one school at a time. And this is what will happen if you are an advocate. I've learned that when you are an advocate for yourself, that you not only improve your own life, but it also helps others and creates better environments for other people. So just know you're helping other people by not backing down. So stand strong and be determined to be someone who demands change. Someone will later thank you for that. Now, I've recorded a few other videos about bullying, so I'll link those in the caption. But once again, October is Bullying Prevention Awareness Month. So see what your school is doing to raise awareness and do everything you can to help support their efforts. It should be taken seriously, and lives can be saved and helped through having this month of awareness. So I say all of this just to remember, even if you are getting bullied right now, you have value and you have worth. The harmful words flung at you don't reflect reality. Love will ultimately outweigh evil. And so remember that school doesn't last forever. And this phase only represents a minuscule percentage of your life. Think about it this way. If you're in high school, that's only about 5% of your total life. So this is such a short time compared to the overall lifespan. So determine that you're going to get through this. Determine that you're going to prove those bullies wrong. You're going to look back and know that you became stronger and more resilient after this experience. And I really want to challenge you to not let their words keep you from finding your purpose, your passion, and reaching your full potential. You can rise above the negativity and drama and go on to be an empathetic, kind person using this to help others who are also going through it. And when you overcome this, I know you can triumph over anything. You are strong enough to endure what you're going through, and in the end, you'll be grateful you held on. Thanks for joining me.